We begin with the latest in the Kristin Smart case. The father and son arrested in connection with her death remain behind bars and are set to appear in court today. Paul and Ruben Flores both entered not guilty pleas. They have remained in custody at the San Luis Obispo County Jail since their arrest last Tuesday. The judge today denied bail for Paul due to the seriousness of the murder charge against him and prior DUIs, but implied that he would likely reduce the bail amount for Ruben. That will be up for discussion during another hearing on Wednesday. 44-year-old Paul is charged with first-degree murder and faces 25 years to life in prison if convicted. Prosecutors say they believe Kristin's death was a result of Paul trying to rape her. His father, Ruben, is charged with being an accessory after the fact and is accused of helping cover up the crime. If convicted, the 80-year-old faces 3 years behind bars. Both defendants' attorneys appeared in court virtually today, and KSBY's Megan Healy took a closer look at each attorney's profile.
Richard, it'll be a showdown in the courtroom if Paul and Ruben Flores' case does go to trial. I mean, you have three very experienced trial attorneys on either side for what's anticipated to be a very lengthy case. Now, a judge last week signed a protective order that prevents the attorneys and law enforcement from speaking publicly about the Kristin Smart case. But I did speak to Ruben's attorney, Harold Misick, about his background and what's prepared him up until this point. Two attorneys and a deputy district attorney prepare for another high-profile case, this time involving Paul and Ruben Flores, charged in connection to the 1996 disappearance of Cal Poly student Kristin Smart. Paul Flores' attorney, Robert Sanger, is well known for defending pop icon Michael Jackson in 2005 and securing a non-guilty verdict in the child molestation case out of Santa Barbara. Sanger is a senior partner at Sanger, Swyson and Dunkel. According to the firm's website, he graduated from UC Santa Barbara in 1970 and went on to get his Juris Doctorate at the UCLA School of Law in 73. As a seasoned trial lawyer, Sanger has defended his fair share of capital crimes, homicides, sex offenses, embezzlements, and more.
I love the whole practice of law here in SLO.
Ruben Flores' attorney, Harold Misick, became interested in law later on in life. He was a firefighter for the University and City of Davis before working as a building inspector in Northern California in the 80s and 90s. He attended an unaccredited Lorenzo Patino School of Law, first practicing in Sacramento before moving to San Luis Obispo in 2006.
Misick's defend the underdog. My approach generally is to take the strongest evidence that the district attorney has and confront my client with it and say, hey, how do you explain this?
He specializes in criminal defense, and aside from the Flores case, his most high-profile one dates back to 2014.
Locally, it would be the Destiny Myers murder case a couple years back. I had Jason Greenwell.
Deputy District Attorney Chris Prevel will stand on the other side of the courtroom. Having nearly 15 years experience as a prosecutor, Prevel came to San Luis Obispo from the Riverside County District Attorney's Office in 2017. He's currently prosecuting 2 other local murder cases, including the man accused of killing Paso Robles woman Nancy Woodrum. I reached out to Robert Sanger, and he turned down my request for an interview, as did the San Luis Obispo County District Attorney's Office. But what's interesting is that this isn't the first time that Sanger and Misick have worked together. They made up the defense team on a sex trafficking case out of San Luis Obispo in 2010. In San Luis Obispo, I'm Megan Healy, KSBY News.
Misick will appear in court with Ruben Flores on Wednesday to discuss a lower bail amount and conditions for Ruben's release. After that, a pre-preliminary hearing is set for May 17th, where all parties are expected to be in attendance.